Hello, guys. Welcome to Querying Theology and Philosophy. This is where we discuss theological and philosophical issues. And it's a diverse theological. We don't just discuss Christianity, we discuss Islam, we discuss every religion in the world. By the way, do you know how many religions are in the world? They are more than 7,000. Yes, because every language group, there are 7,000 languages in the world. And each language group has a religion. So, and that being said, of course, most of the religions have died down, and we now have less than ten religions that are the major religions of the world, simply because people practice many tenets of theirs, of those religions, even though they still keep their traditional religions. And we're going to do those. That's why we did the Akan from Ghana, and we did every language group had their view of cosmology, because religion is cosmology. And religion, actually, let me tell you what religion is to me. Religion is life. And I'm going to they add another video to follow this one. We're going to discuss the word. Religion comes from the Latin word of rile- religere, religere, meaning to repeat something over and over again, over and over again. So basically, many things we do are religions. Working, talking, like what I'm doing is coming to the YouTube. It's religious in the sense that I come every week, I talk, and others do it daily, others so everything we do, it is a religion. It's because you're repeating something over and over again, but it comes from that regelere, to repeat. And so religion is life to me because life is made up of repeat events. Like every day, Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday, you go to work. So you're repeating an event. You're just repeating an event. And you repeat it for 30 years. Just Monday to Friday, work. Monday to Friday, work. So, you keep on repeating and you become practice makes perfect. So you just practice makes perfect. Just keep on doing it. Just keep on doing it. Anything can be a religion. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, today we're not talking about religion. We're talking about ancient mining. This is minerals. And why it came to my head is when I was seeing a verse in the religious books, the Bible, they were talking about Egypt having a lot of gold, like in the Garden of Eden, the river, which I believe was the River Nile. And they called it that there was a lot of gold. Let's read that scripture. And then I would want us to talk about it. And it says in Genesis chapter 2, and the name of the first, that's chapter 2, verse 11, and a river, let's go to verse 10. And a river went out of Eden to the water the garden, and from hence it was parted between the four heads. The name of the first is Pison, that is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. Where there is gold, not where there was gold. It's still, it was at that time when this thing was written, it is gold was there. And the gold of the land, of that land, is good, not was good. So the writer of Genesis was writing. He was someone who was writing here. He knew he was still within that area, so he knew these places. He knew these places. He wasn't writing. People believe that Moses was told by God what to write, and so you wonder. God know these places? Who named these places? Anyway, let's not go there. It's many questions. And there's Diliam and the onyx stone. The name of the second river is Gihon. You're saying is that compasses the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Ikel, that is which it goeth toward the Hiri, and the fourth river Euphrates. So Euphrates still exists. This river Gihon most likely is the river Nile, the Blue Nile, because Ethiopia was just basically southern Egypt. All of that was called Ethiopia, and Sudan and and even the Ethiopia, the current Ethiopia, and then you have the river Pison. Let us look at the gold of that land was good. So what does this tell you? That land has minerals, and land has minerals. Now, where do you find land? On Earth. But can I tell you something? We also find land on every planet that exists in the world. Every planet that exists in the cosmos. We know we only know 9 planets in the solar system, but there are other systems that have other planets. Now, what does this mean? Every land has its minerals. Do you remember Wakanda? And they were looking for that stone. And there is also this other, when you remember Superman and how they look for kryptonite. Yes, this guy, is there are minerals in different lands, and we have different lands in the solar system. That's why I'm wishing that in modern mining or futuristic mining, we better start mining the other planets, and we get strange and weird minerals. You know, you could get a mineral that can make our phones never lose charge. You know, your smartphone or your phone is always charged forever because the mineral that you found in planet Jupiter is a stone that can keep electric charge forever. And when you get a mineral that can keep electric charge forever, it means that we can even stay alive forever. Because the reason why we die, our cells. Remember, the beauty of English is the battery. Your phone, the smartphone was actually called the cell phone. Why? Because it was a phone that was powered by a cell, the battery cell. Now, a phone with a weak battery dies off quickly, but a phone with a strong battery and therefore replaced with the word cell lives long. So weak cell phones have weak cells, and strong cell phones have strong cells. And therefore, it comes also to human nature that when your cells are strong, your body cells are strong, you live forever. When your cells are weak, you die. You die. So, if we are to live forever, we are supposed to create cells that are very strong and can live and can regenerate. I've noticed almost all the diseases, cancer is a cellular disease. It's cancerous cells that invade the body. And um, HIV is also a cellular disease because the virus attacks the T4 cells and decreases them. And when you decrease the T4 cells, your immune system becomes weak. And that means that any disease can come and take you because you don't have T4 cells. T4 cells help to fight disease. They keep your immune system strong. So cells, so that now if you get a battery that can stay on your phone forever and you never charge the phone, it just stays on, then it also means that we can live forever because your cells are also, they can stay for strong. This is why if the Bible is right when it says Adam was Adam was died when he was 900 years old, over 900 years old, then it means he had very strong cells, very strong cells. So you need to know, is it the food they were eating that made life better? We don't know. So anyway, yeah, we need to go to those planets so that we get the minerals that can keep our phones working forever, and electricity and all of that. Now, it's not going to be a long video, it's very short because I'm just leaving you with questions. I was just thinking to myself that, okay, if gold was found on the land, how deep was the gold ore? I have a feeling those days in the ancient world, gold was just found on the ground. It was very shallow. You know how people go and check for gold? I think the fact is they were silver, all of these minerals, they were just on the ground, just like that, just like that. Easy, easy, easy. And secondly, even if you didn't know, the seabeds are also land. So what does that mean? There are also minerals in the sea. It's just that we can't even started mining the seabeds. And if we are to start mining the seabeds, we may find other minerals because the only thing we get from the minerals people are getting from the sea are oil is oil. The sea off sea offshore drilling, whereby you get oil and gas, natural gas from the sea. But what who knows? Maybe there's gold in some seabeds inside. Who knows? Maybe there's silver. Maybe there's a weird mineral that is hidden in the seabed. So it's just that because we don't have the machinery, and this is the whole discussion we're having. These guys didn't need machinery to get gold. That's why they were talking about gold as if it was like leaves, because it was just there. Just pick it and, oh, this is gold. And then they put value to it. Now, the thing that happened economically, I am just postulating, and is that as the years went on, they were always mining this gold. So the gold ore was now going deeper and deeper. And what happened is you needed more machines to look for gold because people had already finished off the shallow gold things, shallow gold. It was already gone. So gold was now deeper. So now this came, fortunately, man's systems now became more progressive. The Romans now came with new mining machinery to go deep because now the shallow gold was gone. They went deep and they started getting more gold. They got very much gold in Thrace, in Greece. They collected. Then it went deeper. Now you go to South Africa, the gold mines, they are so deep, they make caves that people even die mining in the because it was shallow. It was just there. Then a few times it went medium, so they went down. As we have progressed, there are certain resources that become less. And when this become less, their value is increasing in value because it is less. Imagine in 300 BC, 100 BC in Greece, gold. They were using coins. They had gold coins. Gold coins. Do you know if you have a gold coin, you are very rich, hundreds of $1,000 rich. Why? Because now gold is very rare. It takes there's a lot of activity to get gold. There's a lot of activity involved in getting gold. So the value of gold increases. And we are waiting to see, but maybe this will be 1,000 years from now. Will gold disappear? I have a feeling gold will disappear. But the time it will disappear, we'll already be in other planets mining new minerals, even maybe. So anyway, those are my thoughts about ancient mining. And to conclude, I think the mining pits, they were shallow, and dwindled, and as they dwindled, the they went deeper. So man had to dig deeper. That's why they sing gold digger. Yeah, that's why we no longer use gold coins. You know that we don't use gold coins because it's very expensive. Imagine having actually overpopulation, or the high population of the world has made people has made things like gold very rare. Can you imagine if there were only 100 people in this world? 100 people in this world. Tell me, it would be very interesting. First of all, the buildings you see would not exist because it will take a lot of manpower to build such buildings. So, our high population has also its advantages in that you can build very many things. You'll build more houses for more people than for few people, and that's land, everything, land management. That's why demographics is a very good science for you to study and to understand how to measure numbers. So anyway, that's just my take about ancient mining. I'm very happy to. I'll still be thinking about it, but I've come to. It was just a thought, and I decided to bring it about it based on religion, because religious talks. I was just wondering. The Bible was talking of gold. I was like, I wonder how easy was it? I mean, these guys never had the drills we have today and the cranes. So how did they mine that gold? Oh, was it that the gold was just very shallow? I think it was very shallow. Picked it up with the clays. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. When we get a thought that is based on theology,